Welcome to online lecture series in organic chemistry, and we are discussing the new chapter, that is stability of metal complexes. In earlier video we have seen the difference between thermodynamic stability and kinetic stability, and at the end of video we discussed about the dissociation constant or instability constant. In this video I am going to discuss the stability constant or formation constant. Now stability constant can be calculated from the reaction involving formation of the complex, and here you know that the metal complex, it is formed by the reaction between metal and ligands. Stability of the particular complex, it can be expressed in terms of stability constant, and stability constant, it is the reciprocal of dissociation constant. And in earlier video we have seen that there is an inverse proportion between dissociation constant or instability constant and the stability constant. Higher the value of stability constant, greater is the stability of the complex, and stability constant, it is expressed in terms of stepwise stability constant, also called as stepwise formation constant or overall formation constant. So let us we discuss one by one. That is, first type is stepwise stability constant or stepwise formation constant. Now here formation of the complex in solution proceeds by stepwise addition of ligands to the metal. It means as soon as metal and ligand comes in contact with each other, metal reacts with ligand stepwise, and at the end of several steps there is a formation of the metal complex. Let us consider the first step, that is metal reacts with ligand and reversibly there is a formation of Ml. This is the first step. There is a creation of metal ligand bond. Still there is not formation of the final metal ligand or metal complex, and only there is a formation of one bond between metal and ligand. Now for this step the formation constant K, it is given by, so K1 is equal to concentration of Ml upon concentration of M into concentration of L. That is formation constant, it is the ratio of concentration of products to the concentration of reactants. Now consider the second step. The Ml, it reacts with ligand, it reacts with second ligand, and now there is a formation of two metal ligand bonds, Ml2, and for the second step K2 is equal to concentration of Ml2 upon concentration of Ml into concentration of L. Now consider the final step. In this way there are several steps, and at the end there is a formation of final metal complex, and the final step, it can be represented as MLN minus 1 plus L reversibly gives MLN. This is the final complex MLN, where N is the number of monodentate ligands attached to this metal ion. And for this final state we can write Kn, this is equal to concentration of MLN upon concentration of MLN minus 1 into concentration of L, where K1, K2 up to Kn, K1, K2, K3, K4 like that up to Kn, these are the stepwise stability constants. K1, K2, Kn, these are called as stepwise stability constants or stepwise formation constants. Now consider another term, that is the overall formation constant. What is the meaning of overall formation constants? Again, consider the formation of complex from metal and ligand. Now here metal reacts with ligand and there is a formation of one metal ligand bond. For this step the overall formation constant beta 1, it is given by, or it is equal to concentration of Ml upon concentration of M concentration of L. Now this is for the formation of Ml. Now metal also directly or so reacts with 2 moles of ligands, and directly there is a formation of 2 metal ligand bonds. So M plus 2L, there is a formation of Ml2. Beta 2 for this reaction, it is equal to formation reaction, it is given by concentration of Ml2 upon concentration of M into concentration of L raised to 2. Here coefficient is 2 and therefore concentration of L raised to 2. In this way, M plus 3L gives Ml3, M plus 4L gives Ml4, and at the end we can write M plus NL reversibly gives MLN. For this final step we can write beta N, this is equal to concentration of MLN by concentration of M into concentration of L raised to N, where this N, it is a coefficient, where beta 1, beta 2, beta 3, beta 4 up to beta N, these are called as overall formation constants. Now the stepwise and overall formation constants are related as beta 2, it is equal to K1 into K2, or beta 3, it is equal to K1 into K2 into K3, like that. Beta 4, it is equal to K1 into K2 into K3 into K4 and so on, and beta N, this is equal to K1 into K2 into Kn. So this is the relation between the stepwise and overall formation constants. So after a discussion of the stability constant or formation constant, that is stepwise formation constant and overall formation constant. Now next point we are going to discuss, that is the factors affecting thermodynamic stability of the complex. Now thermodynamic stability of the complex, it is affected by several factors. Now some of the factors we are going to discuss here. The first important factor is nature of central metal ion. Under this nature of central metal ion, we are going to discuss the effect of size and charge of metal ion on the thermodynamic stability of complex, and crystal field effects on the thermodynamic stability of the complex. The next factor, nature of ligands and chelation. Now the first factor, nature of central metal ion. So here, as I said, the size and charge of metal ion, it affects the thermodynamic stability of the complex, and greater the charge and smaller the size of metal ion, higher will be the thermodynamic stability of the complex. So stability of some of the hydroxo complexes of metal ions increases with increase in charge. For example, consider the lithium ion Li plus. Here there is a unit positive charge and value of K, it is 2. So stability of the hydroxo complex of this lithium, it depends upon the stability constant, that is K. Greater the value of K, greater is the stability. Now consider another metal ion, that is Mg2 plus. Here positive charge is doubled. As the positive charge is more doubled, value of K also more, it is 10⁻². It means when we compare the stability of hydroxo complexes of lithium and magnesium, from lithium to magnesium positive charge increases, and therefore value of K, that is stability constant, also increases, and stability of hydroxo complexes also increases. It is directly proportional to the value of K. Consider another metal, that is yttrium 3 plus. Again positive charge increases, value of K, it is 10⁻⁷, and for thorium plus 4, the value of K is 10⁻⁻10. In this way, from lithium to magnesium to yttrium to thorium, positive charge or intensity of positive charge increases, and therefore value of stability constant also increases, means that the stability of hydroxo complexes of lithium, magnesium, yttrium and thorium linearly increases from lithium to thorium. Now, not only charge carried by metal ion affects the stability of the complex, but also the size of metal ion also affects the stability. And ionic radii, it is inversely proportional to stability of hydroxo complexes of alkaline earth metal ions. For example, consider these: the alkaline earth metal ions, beryllium, magnesium, calcium and barium. All the cations carries dipositive charge. Here intensity of positive charge is same, constant. Only size of metal ion increases from beryllium to barium. In periodic table, from top to bottom, ionic size increases because number of shells increases, and therefore from beryllium to magnesium to calcium to barium, ionic size increases. Now we can see here the value of stability constant for beryllium, hydroxo complex of beryllium, it is 10⁷, whereas for magnesium, hydroxo complex of magnesium, it is 10⁻². For calcium 2+, it is 30, and for barium 2+, it is 4. It means from beryllium 2+ to barium 2+, ionic size increases, and because of increase in ionic size, the stability constant for their hydroxo complexes decreases from beryllium to barium. It means the ionic radii, it is inversely proportional to the stability of hydroxo complexes of alkaline earth metal ions. So this also confirms the dependence of size of metal ion on the stability of the complexes of metal ion. So this is the nature of metal ion on the stability of complexes. In next video we are going to discuss the crystal field effects.